Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Eisen. Thank you for joining me today. This is episode 153 of World of Outlaws to Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, and click the I in the top right of the screen. Go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out the video description for our Linktree link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Also in the info. Oh, I did it again. Also in the video description, information on channel memberships, $5 a month for ad-free extended link videos, other stuff coming as well. So you're going to definitely want to be on the lookout for that. I'm going to be announcing that here pretty soon, I would imagine. So go check out channel memberships as I crack open a victory fuel here to fuel me through this race session. Like I said, go check out the video description for information on channel memberships. 5 races on tap for us today. We are riding high after our last race at Roper Mountain where we got the dub. We're going to head it off now to the high banks of Bristol Motor Speedway. The dirt-covered high banks of Bristol Motor Speedway, that is. We picked up, like I said, our 3rd win of the season in our last race at Roper Mountain. We maintained 2nd place in the point standings behind Mike Norris. 36 points is the gap. After we go to Bristol, we're going to head to Baxterville in Minnesota for the first time. Then we'll do a couple members-only exclusives. We'll head to Lima Land for the first time this season. Is it the first time this season? Yes, we'll head to Lima Land for the first time this season, and then Weed Sport for the 2nd time this season. That was the very first race of the season. And then we'll round off the video with a regular member viewer 5 Forks Speedway spectacular 50 or 60 laps there. So we've got, 40 laps at Bristol, 50 laps at Baxterville, 40 at Lima Land, 40 at Weedsport, and 60 at 5 Forks. That is what is on tap for us all today. No repairs needed to the car. Let's load up and head down to the hills of Tennessee and Bristol Motor Speedway. We are ready for the A main here, Bristol Motor Speedway. We qualified. Hold on. Got our sponsor bonus in practice. In qualifying, we missed it by so much. It was like a 15.49 something, and we ran a 15.55. So came very close. Qualified in that 6th position. Started outside of the front row of heat race number 2 in the 2nd position, and that is where we finished. Finished in the 2nd position there in the heat race. Started 6th in the qualified dash. Briefly had a run in the top or in the 5th position, but ultimately settled for 6th to finish there. So we will roll from the 6th position in the A main now. I was saying in the qualified dash that we need to continually, we've pulled 3 inches of stagger out of this car so far from the beginning of the night, and we're still trying to figure it out. So I think that's going to be where we need to be for the setup. We're starting in the 6th position here in the A-Main at Bristol Motor Speedway in the MSD Ignition Hillside Bank number 25 Pro Late Model. Let's hit the track. A-Main is up next. Gridded and pacing and ready to go racing here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Mason Massey starting 14th. He finished 4th in Heat 2. And starting 22nd, finishing 2nd in the B main is Peter Quackenbush. Finishing 3rd, he won. Colton Flinder's going to start from the 9th position, and we finished 6th in the qualified dash. We are going to start from the 6th position here in the A main. We are ready to go. Green flag is out. With these tall gear ratios, I was saying in the qualified dash, it does take a little bit of time to get up to speed. We're not going to have a great start here as Tyler Burgess is going to try to sneak to the inside. We'll hold on to the 6th position as we go into turn number 3, but through 3 and 4, Burgess is going to slide to the inside. He'll take over that spot. We'll slide back to P7 now as Zach Owens tries to throw his nose into the mix. Well, we're going to bounce off of Owens and Stevenson. We'll fall back to position number 8. Now, I was saying early in the night that this could be our time to shine because points, what is going on here? Points leader Mike Norris qualified in the 15th position. We're going to have a restart coming here, though. Race leader is Jamie Maurice. Taylor Puckett is second. Morgan Alexander, Jesse Glenn's Tyler Burgess, your top 5. But as I was saying, points leader, Mike Norris, we are way wobbly there, qualified 15th, was not in the qualified dash, and as you saw there, he restarted from the 13th position as we're going to be able to get to the bottom here pretty quickly. Oh man, that was a smooth corner as we're going to go 8 to 6 there. We are on the move here at Bristol. To the front we go. Oh boy, we'll bounce it off the Mater Man. Oh boy, the 7-11 of Morgan Alexander. Wow, we're going to gain 3 spots, lose 3 spots all in one fell swoop. Yowie, wowie, that was a tough one there. We're going to have to make sure we keep this thing plastered on the bottom of the track. We'll go now back into the 4th position as we gain 2 of those spots back. Oh, wow, Morgan Alexander. Wow, we're going to have to really keep this thing stuck on the bottom side. Alexander and Stevenson both get back by. Put us back into the 6th position right where we started as we work lap number 7. Oh, caution back out. Norris up to 10th now. Norris up to 10th. We ride in P6. Jamie Maurice, Tyler Burgess, Taylor Puckett, Morgan Alexander, Peyton Stevenson, your top 5. We will restart from the 6th position. Here we go. Green flag once again. Back out. All right, we're going to drop to the bottom behind Stevenson. Much better than the first start we had. Now to the inside of Morgan Alexander down the back straightaway here at the high banks of Bristol Motor Speedway. Tyler Burgess way up on that top side. Through 3 and 4, we'll be able to slide on by 6th to 4th. We're going to go here on the first lap of the restart. Jamie Maurice, still your race leader. Taylor Puckett, 2nd. Peyton Stevenson is 3rd. Peyton Stevenson going to go high side and handsome. There through 3 and 4. We're going to stay on the bottom now. Drag race down the front stretch. We'll put ourselves on the short step of the podium this time as we're running side by side with Peyton Stevenson now. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. We'll go once again. Stevenson still on that top side. We're still coming to the bottom. Now this time, put Stevenson on that short step of the podium as they will go into the 3rd position once again. We're going to get a run through 1 and 2, though, on the bottom side. Put us back into the podium spot as we're now trying to set our sights on Jamie Maurice in 2nd as Taylor Puckett has gotten by for the race lead. We've caught Jamie Maurice. Now to the inside of Maurice. We're going to go through 3 and 4. We'll get a little slide happy through 3 and 4, but down the front straightaway, drag race at the line. Give us the 2nd position. Now through 1 and 2, Maurice up on the top side, going to have the momentum and hold on to the 2nd place or 2nd position here as we approach the back of the field and start putting cars lap down here as we complete lap 20 or lap 14. Puckett and Maurice get by the 2 slower cars without incident, but Peyton Stevenson behind us going to get into the slower car of, I believe that was Shane Payton. I believe it is. 15 laps complete, 25 to go. That's a pretty good number if you ask me. As we try to reel in Jamie Maurice and the race leader, Taylor Puckett. Now Maurice closes in on race leader Taylor Puckett, trying to grab the top spot. Once again, we'll get by 23rd Brandon Weigel, as he is already a lap down here in this one. Top 2 cars trying to navigate through the slower traffic at the back of the field with surgical-like precision. We'll get by Weigel Watley and Owens. Maurice and Puckett very close together there through 1 and 2. Steve Reese next on the list. He's going to go a lap down to your race leader and us as well. Puckett, Maurice still 1-2 with 18 complete. Through turns 1 and 2, Maurice goes top side. We'll stay on the bottom. We'll close in a little bit there on the 2nd place car of Jamie Maurice. Not letting those 2 cars ahead of us get too far ahead or too far out from. Oh, we're going to push a little through 1 and 2. That's going to lose us a little bit of time as we'll go down the back straightaway now into turns 3 and 4. This time by Flagman Dan to the flag stands. Got cross sticks in the air. We are halfway home here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Peter Quackenbush now goes a lap down to race leader Taylor Puckett. Oh, we're going to make contact there with old Quackenbush. Might lose a little bit of time there. That's going to allow Peyton Stevenson. Oh, no. Jamie Maurice makes heavy contact with Shane Payton, or Sean Payton, one of those. But we stay green in this one. My mistake there with old Quacker or Quackenbush has allowed Peyton Stevenson to really close in on us and allowed the front two cars to really pull away from us. I am convinced that we have some sort of damage. Yes, a little bit of nose damage. Not too terribly much though. So that shouldn't slow the car down too much. Nitro Joe Lusk now going to drop to the bottom right in front of us. We'll give him a little boot to the booty there. Say, hey buddy, I need that spot. Thank you much. Now Dalton Benefield, and I don't even know who that car is. We're going to drive right on by him. Brandon Weigel, the next car up in front of us. Jamie Maurice to the top side once again. There in that pink numbered yellow spoilered number 49. Oh, wow, look at that run into turn number 3. Maurice had on Puckett. Not able to really do anything with it. They will stay P2. Puckett still your race leader, but it is getting heated at the front of the field. Taylor Puckett, Jamie Maurice, myself, top 3 cars right now. Remember, we started in the 6th position. That was a great corner for us, too. Oh, my word. Oh, that felt so good. If I could run them all like that, we'd be out front by now. Oh, Maurice gets into the slower car of Jamie Nicholson Jr. I don't know how Maurice is not going slower than they are, but here we are. 13 to go. Nicholson not going to be happy with that. I'm going to tell you that right now. We'll make a little tiny bit of contact there with Nicholson, but no harm, no foul. We stay all pointed in the right direction, rubber side down. As this time by will complete lap 28. We've got 12 laps to go. Down in through turns 1 and 2, off of 2 down the back straightaway at the famed Bristol Motor Speedway half mile in Bristol, Tennessee. Josh Copeland, the next car on the list, and we'll get a little wibbly wobbly off of turn number 4, make a little contact there with old Copadope. And that's going to allow Peyton Stevenson once again to close in on us as we made a big mistake there. Now through 3 and 4, we'll get by Copeland. That was all my fault. I did not time that pass accordingly. 10 laps to go this time. We've only got 10 laps remaining. A better part of the last 20-ish laps have been all caution-free. We've run the majority of this one without any breaks. 9 laps to go now. As Taylor Puckett remains in the race lead, Jamie Maurice is in second. We stay in the third position. Oh my gosh. Points leader Mike Norris has gone a lap down. Mike Norris is a lap down in front of us. We might actually be able to get him past. Oh my word, this could be the break we need in the points standings. Let's see if we can get by him and put him a lap down ourselves, as we've now got 33 laps complete, 7 to go. We ride in third. Norris rides in P12. Yowie wowie, that's not a good run for the points leader here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Down the front stretch we go once again. Ooh, Norris going to drop to the bottom, cut our run off there, but he's also getting around some slower cars. But we'll slide on by the old one car of Michael Norris, and we'll put him in the rear view. Let's hope we do that in the point standings as well. We'll get by Quackenbush and Peyton with no incident at all this time, as we have 5 laps to go. Taylor Puckett has extended their lead over Jamie Maurice by an extensive margin. Over 1 second now is the gap from first to second. We are now only, 1.3 seconds behind the race or second place car. I wonder if we could somehow pull some magic out. Nope, not with a lap like that. We're not going to pull anything out of our hat. Peyton Stevenson, however, is still right there, less than half a second, the gap between ourselves and the fourth place car. So we're going to have to do everything we can to keep the car of Peyton Stevenson behind us. This time by, we will have 2 laps to go. But we'll bounce it off the outside wall at the front start-finish line. We'll get a little slideways there through 1 and 2. I throw it way sideways to keep from sliding up the track. Down the back stretch into 3. We'll stay committed to the bottom white flag. This time by at Bristol Motor Speedway. Why did I say it like that? Off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway for the final time into turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch, checkered flag is going to fly. We will finish in the 3rd position. We'll finish in the third position. Taylor Puckett gets the race win. Jamie Morris in second. Like I said, we will finish on the short step of the podium in third. Peyton Stevenson fourth, and Morgan Alexander finishes fifth. Now let's go ahead and slide on down. Finishing in 12th. Points leader. Well, points leader entering the night, Mike Norris. We'll have to see where he is right after this. Yes, a good run for us here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Now, how is this going to affect the point standings? Let's find out right now. Still P2. Dang it. So we got 144 to Mike Norris's 126, 36. That's only 18 points. Still a considerable gap. 34, 44. We halved it, essentially. So 6, 7, 8. What is it, 18? 34, 6 puts us at 40. Plus 12. 12 and 6 is 18 or 28. 18. Jesus. Okay, well, still a little bit of a gap there, but we've closed it significantly. Where's everybody at? Taylor Puckett is now only 14 points behind us. Jamie Maurice is 20 points behind Taylor Puckett. Tyler Burgess 20 points behind Jamie Maurice. So decent, but not unsurmountable gaps with all the cars in the top 5 in the point standings. Payout window going to be really nice to us here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Going to total out to $725. That's going to make the drive back home much better. Let's head back to the race shop and get ready for the next race. Back at the race shop after our third place run at Bristol Motor Speedway. Good run for us there at the NASCAR track. Let's get ready for the next one. Coming up here at Baxterville Motor Speedway in, I believe, Minnesota. Let's see if I'm right here. Yes, nailed it. All right, you see there the gap in the point standings, only 18 points. What, 34? Yes, it's 18 points. I had to make sure. So yeah, we're definitely running good there. Taylor Puckett, though, has closed in significantly, only 14 points behind us. So we're going to have to watch out for Puckett. Let's prepare everything before we head to the third mile of Baxterville Speedway in Minnesota. $60,000 to win, 50-lap main event. Let's head north to Minnesota and Baxterville Speedway. Baxterville Speedway has been good to us so far. We got our sponsor bonus in both practicing and qualifying, and we qualified. Jab of the board P1. Started on the pole of heat race number 1 and led from the drop to the end. All 10 laps. We were out front, got the win there. Rolled from the pole. Wait, what are we doing here? What? Nope, and boop, and boop. We rolled from the pole, the qualified dash, and led 9 of those laps, all but the first one. Zach Owens got by us, still lead lap number 1, but we got by him on lap 2 and led the rest of it, as we will now roll from the pole of the A-main. We are now going to make some adjustments to the vehicular. I am going to go to -3 and 3 on the camber, and if I need this thing to be looser on turn in, so that means a stiffer left front. Ooh, do I do it on both? No, I'm just going to do it on the left front. So left front spring rate softer is tight, or stiffer is looser on turn in, so that should help our problem here. A-main from Baxterville Speedway in the Pro Late model is up next. Let's head to the track. We are gridded and pacing and ready to go racing here at Baxterville Speedway in Minnesota. Taylor Puckett's going to start outside of the front row after finishing second in the qualified dash. And starting 14th, finishing 4th in Heat 2 is Daniel Wilson. Finishing 4th in the qualified dash, Jesse Glens is going to start from the 4th position. We finished first. Got the win in the qualified dash. We will roll from the pole. Here the A-main ready to go. Green flag is out. We are underway. 50 laps here is the distance at Baxterville Speedway. We'll get a little slidey there off of the exit at turn number 2. Car much better on the entrance to turn number 3 there. We will come around and lead lap number 1. Remember, what problem earlier on in the night was this car was very tight through the entry to the corners. We put a stiffer spring in the left front to combat that, and we are looking good here as we come around to complete lap number 2. Qualified, top of the board, got our heat race win, won the qualified dash. We are looking to get a clean sweep here at Baxterville Speedway. We'll see if we can hold on for the next 47 laps. So we've got 3 laps complete. Car's just a little bit too tight for my liking. I really wish there's a way you could adjust something in the car in something other than the sprint cars, but it is what it is. Looking back behind us, Taylor Puckett really making up a head of steam in on that top side. Really tried to drive down to the bottom, but Jamie Maurice blocks that move there. Puckett now gets by Maurice, but Maurice going to slide to the inside off of 2 and try to retake the second position. Maurice will do just that, put Puckett back to 3rd. Puckett was really rolling on that top side. Don't know why they switched from that and didn't just stay up there. We are working and now coming around to complete lap number 7 of 50 here at Baxterville Speedway. Still a little tight on entry, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as we navigate through the back of the field as we've now approached the back markers here in the A-Main. Devin Wadley going to be the first car to go 1 lap down. As we'll get to his inside, or their inside, off of turn number 4. 1 car now 1 lap down. We'll get by Brian Carter and Moser. Don't know Moser's first name, but they will go down a lap nonetheless. Joe Lusk next on the list as we complete lap number 10. 40 laps, 4-0. Remain, caution is out. And that is Jake Moser. All right. Caution comes out. We are the race leaders still. Jamie Maurice, Taylor Puckett, Jesse Glenn, Zach Owens, your top 5. Mike Norris will restart from, I believe it was the 9th position. Green flag is back out with 11 laps complete, 39 to go. Oh man, real tight on corner entry there. We're going to have a terrible restart. Taylor Puckett going to look to the inside. We'll combat that on the outside. Not going to be able to hold him off. Taylor Puckett to the spot. They will lead lap number 12, but we'll get right back to the inside. A little bit of body working everywhere. Oh boy, 13 laps complete. It's going to be a dogfight to hold on to the top spot in this one. Zach Owens now goes to the runner-up spot ahead of Taylor Puckett. Tyler Burgess, Jesse Glenn's your top 5. Here now with 14 complete. God, this thing just will not turn. See, I was a little apprehensive to go too far on the adjustment because I didn't want it to be overly loose on corner entry, but I don't think I did go far enough, to be honest. I should have went either more or stiffer on the left front or a little softer on the right front, but we just went what we went with on the left front. I don't know if it was enough. All right, working lap 17 now. We'll scrape the outside wall down the back straightaway, come around and complete lap 17. Still out front, led all but 1 in this one so far. No sign of points leader Mike Norris, and it's looking like it could be a good one for us if we are able to hold on to our lead here for the remainder of this one, because we were only 18 points behind entering tonight's event at Baxterville Speedway. 31 to go. We've got 19 complete. Approaching the back of the field once again. We'll scrape the outside wall once again. Now late apex that corner. We're not going to be able to do that this time by. We'll have to get her way slowed down and thrown in there. We'll get by the 2 slower cars there, Watley and Carter. Carter there going to block the second place car of Zach Owens a little bit. Nitro Joe Lusk next up for us here. Jake Moser, I remember his name now. Oh, big heavy contact between, I believe that's Nicholson and Benefield. As we stay green, everybody stays pointed the right direction and rubber side down. Oh boy, a little bit of contact there with old Jake Mosey. Wow, this thing just does not want to turn. We'll come around to complete lap 23. Quickly approaching the halfway point in this one. 50 laps, the overall distance. In the main at Baxterville Speedway. There is second place Jake Owens. You see him poking nose there. This time, 24 laps are complete, 26 to go. You know what that means. Next time by, actually this time by, Flagman Dan on the flag saying he's got cross sticks in the air. We are halfway home, 25 down, 25 to go here at Baxterville. At the halfway point, we are the race leader. Taylor Puckett now in second, getting by Zach Owens, who is now in third. Tyler Burgess and Jamie Maurice, fourth and fifth, respectively, here on the grid or on the field at Baxterville Speedway. We are really having to get this thing slowed to get in the corners just to get it turned. There's the Smith guy that punched us earlier in the season. I'm pretty sure it happened after Eldora. And I was lapping him, and yep. Oh, caution's going to come out as car goes around in corner number 1. I don't remember who that was, but restart coming. We are the race leader. Taylor Puckett second, Zach Owens third, Tyler Burgess fourth and fifth. Jamie Maurice, restart coming. Green flag back out. Oh, I pulled 2 tear-offs accidentally there. Oh, Puckett's going to try to slide the outside and try to get the race lead. We're not going to we can't let that happen. We're going to have to look to Owens on the inside, though. Puckett, big head of steam on that outside line. We're going to have to slide up in front of Puckett, but we've got to block that bottom line as well. Puckett now on the bottom side, really making it work for him. Down up there. Oh, boy. We throw the massive slider. And grab the race lead right back from Taylor Puckett as we'll come around to complete lap 32, 18 laps remain. I swear I know math. Zach Owens now looking in the inside of Taylor Puckett off of turn number 2. Not going to make it happen. Puckett will hold on to the runner-up spot, but not for long as Owens is trying to poke a nose down there much more here and contend for that runner-up spot. We're starting to put a gap between ourselves and second place Taylor Puckett. Zach Owens still in third. Jamie Maurice now. Colton Flinner in the 5th position. Still no sign of points leader Mike Norris. No sign of him in the top 5, at least as we've got now 35 complete, 15 to go. Normally we'd only have 5 laps to go, but this is an extended length race. Not sure why, but it is. And really fighting this tight condition. Normally you could use the throttle of the car to help turn it when you're tight like this. You can trail brake and stand on the gas and whatnot, and you would think with my brake bias set the way it is, it should help that condition too, but it absolutely does not. 12 laps to go here at Baxterville. A little contact there with Mr. Watley as we'll have to go through the middle now. That's going to allow Puckett to really close in. 11 laps to go as we'll get by Joe Lusk. Oh, come on, turn. To every season, turn. This time by Flagman Dan and the flag stand's got 2 palms in the air. That means 2 laps to go, 10 laps to go. And oh my goodness, Taylor Puckett is going to slide on by for the race lead. We're going to slide right on by for it back as we'll still lead at the line. We are the official race leader. Puckett there trying to really get by and make us worry here now on the top side, or the outside line, I should say. 8 laps to go, I'm sorry. As we continue to work through the back of the field, we're going to push really bad there off of turn number 2. It's going to allow Puckett to really get a line on us going into turn 3. And I don't know if we're going to be able to combat that going into 1 because Zach Owens is right there. We'll get, oh man, we sent it in there hard. Nobody on our inside as we go into turn number 3. We'll hold on to the race lead now with 6 laps to go. Car really getting tight towards the end of this one. Losing all that rear percentage with the fuel that's burning off. This time by, there's a fistful of phalanges flying in the air from Flagman Dan We've got 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. Now it's going to be 4 to go at the line, and we are really having to work for this one. 4 laps to go. Oh, the car just won't turn. Puckett's going to get by us once again. We'll send it in real hard. They're going to try to do a little crisscross applesauce, but no. Zach Owens is now here. We're going to do a little crisscross applesauce of our own on Zach Owens. Put him now to the point, but no, through 3 and 4, we'll be able to slide on by. 2 sticks in the air. We've got 2 laps to go. We really got to send it in there into the corners to get this thing not pushing, and even still, it's not the best. Oh boy, white flag flies. 1 more lap to go. Let's see if we can hold on for the race win at Baxterville Speedway. Off a turn number 4, checkered flag flies. There it is. Another win in the win column. Oh boy, we really had to work for that one. We'll grab the race win at Baxterville Speedway. Taylor Puckett will go to 2nd. 3rd will go to Zach Owens. Jamie Maurice will finish in 4th. Colton Flinner 5th. And points leader entering the night, Mike Norris, finishes in 6th. Baxterville has been good to us. We come home with the race win, and more importantly, still 2nd in the point standings. Oh my God, it is now a 6-point deficit to Mike Norris in the points lead, as he's had 2 not so great finishes in a row, but we only gained 12 points on him there. So 4 points is the gap. No, 6 points is the gap. Oh man, that is quite literally 3-4 positions on the track. So let's head to the payout window, grab our $60,000 for the race win, and all of our sponsor and merch payouts as well, totaling out to a whopping $153,136. We've got 3 more races here in this episode. Let's head back to the race shop and get ready for the next one. We have really closed that gap to points leader Mike Norris here in these last couple races. It is now only, 8 points, 6 points, something like that. I just looked at it. I should know. But let's put this trophy from Baxterville in the Pro Late Model National Dirt Series into the trophy case first. It's going to look good next to all the other ones we've got. We're running out of room in the trophy case, to be honest with you. What do we got here? Owens Osmond argue over Baxterville win. Zach Owens calls Greg Osmond's win worst win in history. I don't know about that. That was just some hard-fought racing, if you ask me. But it is what it is. Everybody's going to have their own opinion. I came out on top, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Oh, yes, got our 4th win of the year at Baxterville Speedway there in Minnesota. We're going to head to Limaland Motorsports Park next. That'll be a members-only exclusive. No repairs needed on the car, and it is a 6-point gap. $65,000 to win 40 laps is up next for us here at Limaland. Then we're going to head to Weed Sport, another members-only exclusive, before we head to the last race of the video at Five Forks Speedway. 60 laps there for $50,000. So Limaland Weed Sport up for channel members. Enjoy that. Everybody else will catch you before we head to Five Forks. But now we're going to head to Ohio and Limaland Motorsports Park. Well, that was an eventful 2 races. You'll notice we finished 8th place at Weed Sport there. Now, not very indicative of how we actually ran at Weed Sport. We were running in 2nd at one point, 3rd, 2nd, most of the race. We were running 3rd until the 2nd place car, Daniel Wilson, got into it with the lap car. He bounced it off the wall. And in my attempt to avoid, I bounced it off or nosed it into the wall as well. Gave us a ton of damage, as you can see there. We're going to repair it all. And on the next restart, we were able to jump into second. We were holding our line, doing well. Another caution came out. And we just lost everything. Went back to 8th. And went back to 9th, actually, and then worked our way back up to 8th with a heavily damaged race car. So the gap is now 14 points to Mike Norris because he finished second. Of course he did. Even though he had damage, probably just as much as we did, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. But before that, we did get the win at Limaland. Now, that was another one that was kind of a kick in the nuts, if you want to be honest. We led pretty much the whole race, and there's a caution with about 3 laps to go. Mike Norris restarted from like 7th. And then in 3 laps gets up to the second place or second position. So it is what it is. Five Forks Speedway, the 3/8 mile tri-oval in Oklahoma, is up next. 60 laps, $50,000 to win. Race 27 of 41. Like I said, we are 14 points behind points leader Mike Norris. Let's get headed to Oklahoma and Five Forks Speedway right after this. An interesting qualify dash for us there. We did get our sponsor bonus in both practice and qualifying. We qualified. Yes, sir. Top of the board once again. P1 started heat race number 1 from the pole position and led the whole darn thing, getting the race win there. Qualify dash didn't lead the whole thing. It was an interesting one. Went back and forth with Mike Norris after starting from pole position, but we did get the race win nonetheless. So we're going to roll from the pole of the A main. Mike Norris had an unfortunate incident with, I believe it was Daniel Wilson, as they were fighting for the second position. Wilson getting the position and Norris being relegated to a 6th place finish after bringing out the caution with 1 lap to go. We had an overtime restart, and he finished towards the back of the field in the qualified dash. So with all that being said, we are, like I said, going to roll from the pole of the A main here at Five Forks Speedway. We've got, 50 laps to try to make something happen here. Let's go. Pro Late Model A main at Five Forks Speedway is up next. Gridded and pacing and ready to go racing here at Five Forks Speedway with the Pro Late Model. Brandon Weigel starting 12th. He finished 3rd in Heat 4, and starting from the 15th position, finishing 4th in Heat 3, Ben Wells. Finishing 4th in Heat 4, Dalton Benefield's going to roll from the 16th position, and we finished we finished 1st in the qualified dash. We will roll from the pole here in the A main. We are ready to go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. We are underway. It is a 60-lap main event, 6-0, as we will jump out to the point here early on in this one into 3 and 4. We will lead lap number 1 here at Five Forks. We've been on a hot streak as of late, so let's continue that going here. Remember, Mike Norris was 16 points ahead of us entering the night's festivities, as he was the points leader, or is the points leader, until the end of this race. I think where we are running right now will put us very, very close on the points, or to the points lead. We are running in the race lead here as we work lap number 4 down the back stretch at Five Forks through the dog leg. Now down the front stretch, we'll complete lap 4. 56 remain. 56, now 55 and a half. I'm not going to do that every lap, but running good so far in this one. Tyler Burgess closing in on us on that top side as we complete lap number 5. We are big picture racing here, though, ladies and gentlemen. Big picture racing. Race wins are great, but we got to maximize our points as much as possible. I mean, I guess the best way to do that is to win. But we not only have to win, we have to have Mike Norris finish well behind us in order to gain any sort of significant amount of points on him. Like I said, we are 16 points behind entering tonight. Each position aside from first to second is 2 points. So where he runs right now, we're only going to gain about 6 points, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, heavy contact, couple cars up in front of us. Everybody gets on the binders, but we stay green, and everybody stays pointed the right direction. We'll complete lap number 9 right there, as we have caught the back of the field. Brian Carter going to be the first car to go lap down. William Zaborski going to go down a lap as well. Then this Smith guy that punched us earlier in the season, 10 laps complete. Yeah, he punched us because we were lapping him and we made contact with him, and he didn't like that apparently. So he punched us in the pit area afterwards, but whatever. It is what it is. 11 laps complete, 49 to go. Approaching now Devin Watley. And who is this car? John Zander, not a name we've seen very much this season, but we'll put those two cars both a lap down nonetheless. 12 laps are complete here in this one. Taylor Puckett rides in the second position. Mike Norris is third. Daniel Wilson, Tyler Burgess, fourth and fifth, respectively, as we come around to complete lap number 13. 47 now remain. We'll get by Nitro Joe Lusk there on the inside of 1 and 2. Now, Shane Payton will try to navigate to the inside of as we get into turn number 1. Yes, sir. Put Payton now a lap down as we try to put some space between ourselves and second place Taylor Puckett. This time by, we've got 15 complete, 35 to go. 45 to go, I'm sorry. I was thinking this was a 50-lap race again. We'll get by Dalton Benefield and now Jamie Nicholson Jr. We'll put them both a lap down as we now approach the other Wilson. It's not Daniel. I'm not sure which one what this one's name is. I don't remember. But it is what it is. As we continue on in this one, we'll get a good run off of turn number 4, get to the inside of Wilson. Peyton Stevenson, the next car to go a lap down, running in the 15th position. We are setting a torrid pace here. 18 laps complete and only 15 cars on the lead lap. So, yeah, we are rolling it here at Five Forks Speedway. Ben Wells, the next car up in front of us, as we're going to go through the middle of 3 and 4. Not really going to lose much time there. 41 laps to go as we got 19 complete that time. As we come around the oh boy, that was a bad corner entry for us there. Puckett going to be able to close in quite a bit. We've got 20 complete. 40 laps to go. 1/3 of the way through this one already. Haven't been slowed by any caution flags as of yet. Ben Wells up in front of us in 14th. The next car to go lap down. He is the last car as of now on the lead lap. Mike Norris, with a big head of steam, has seemingly caught second place of Taylor Puckett. Wow, that was very intriguing, as I saw 0.3 on both of those cars on the leaderboard there, but we'll get by both. I'm not sure who the first one is, but Brian Carter will go another lap down. Oh, wow. I doth believe the lap car Brian Carter got into Taylor Puckett. We're going to have a caution. Restart coming. We are the race leader. Mike Norris is now second. Daniel Wilson, Taylor Puckett, Tyler Burgess are your top 5 here. We are ready to go once more. Green flag is back out. Green flag back out quickly, approaching the halfway point. In this one, we've got 36 laps to go. That means we've got 24 complete on the restart. We'll jump back out to the race lead as Daniel Wilson now goes into the runner-up spot ahead of Mike Norris. Tyler Burgess 4th. Taylor Puckett back in 5th now as we now work the second lap of the restart. We'll come around, complete lap number 26, 34 to go. Some clean track in front of us for a few laps. Don't have to worry about any slower lap cars. We do have to worry about second place Mike Norris. And if the race were to end right now, we would gain a whopping 4 points on Norris. And that is not what we need. We need those cars behind us to help us out a little bit in the point standings by beating Mike Norris as best they can. Daniel Wilson trying to do his job there to control the pet population. No, that was a dumb joke, but trying to get by Mike Norris. Therefore, the runner-up spot here, he is doing his darndest. As we'll come around, complete lap 29 here at Five Forks Speedway. I'm driving out of the mirror more than anything right now, and there's a reason these cars don't have mirrors in real life. But this isn't real life. This is a video game. halfway home. Flag made in and the flag stand's got cross sticks in the air. We are halfway home. 30 laps are down. 30 laps remain. We are the race leader. Mike Norris is in second. Third belongs to Daniel Wilson. Fourth is Jamie Maurice. And Tyler Burgess rides in P5 as he and Taylor Puckett swap that position back and forth. Taylor Puckett was running in the runner-up spot for the majority of this one until an unfortunate incident with a lapped car, bringing out the one and only caution of the race so far. We are starting to extend our lead over current points leader Michael Norris. Brian Carter gets into it with the other lapped car of, I can't remember his name, Smith. But we'll get by Carter for the third time, and we'll get by Smith as well. 34 complete, 26 laps still remain here at Five Forks Speedway. Down the front stretch we'll go once again. 25 now remain. That's a pretty good number if you ask me. We'll get by Joe Lusk and John Zander. Put them another lap down here at Five Forks. Down the front stretch, Mike Norris has cleared all those slower cars. He is now the very next car behind us in the mirror. Admittedly, I haven't exactly been pushing it 100% these last few laps, just trying to get through these slower cars without any incident. So once we get a little bit of clean track where I can really let this thing stretch its legs, hoping we can put a bit of a gap on Mr. Norris there behind us. Oh boy. Closing in on Devin Watley in 18th. We'll put him another lap down. The other Wilson, is that Steven Wilson? Maybe it is. NASCAR Coca-Cola Racing Series champion, former champion Steven Wilson, I believe it is, from the University of Iowa. Or he won the college series, I know that. But oh boy, we're going to make contact with Wilson there, get a little high side and handsome there through 1 and 2. It's going to allow Mike Norris to really pull side by side with us, drag race down the back stretch through the dog leg. Norris going to try to send it in there on the bottom of 3 and 4, but no, we will hold him off. Norris and Wilson now get into it down the front stretch, but we stay pointed the right direction and stay green on the field. Now through 3 and 4, we're going to look to the inside of 16th place. Dalton Benefield will put him another lap down. This will slide up in front of him. Norris now hot on our heels once again. We'll slide up a little bit too much there off of turn 2. Go a little too low there through 3 and 4. We will hold on to the spot now. 43 laps complete. 17 to go. Peyton Stevenson runs in 15th. We're about to put them another lap down as we complete lap 44. Wilson and Norris are really going at it for that second position, and all of that's letting me do is run away and hide with the race lead. We'll get by Stevenson there. Now set our sights on 14th place Ben Wells as we complete lap 45. We've got 15 to go. Pull a tear off as we get into turn number 3. Get a clean view out of the visor here with now 14 laps remaining. Wonder how thick a stack of 70 tear-offs would be. That'd be pretty thick if you ask me. Mike Norris really sends it in hard into turn number 3 as we now complete lap number 47. Looking to the inside of Mason Massey running at 13th. We'll put him a lap down now as we navigate through the slower traffic. As we continue in the race lead, Brandon Weigel up in 12th now, the next car on the chopping block. Last car on the lead lap, if you will. 11 laps to go that time by. John Zander about to go another lap down. Nitro Joe Lusk also going to go another lap down. Oh, Weigel is going to, we'll split the water. Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Weigel spins, Norris gets collected. You'll notice his left front got a little bit of damage up there. We are the race leader, Mike Norris, Daniel Wilson, Jamie Maurice, Taylor Puckett, your top 5, ready to go once more. Green flag is back out. No 2 palms in the air this time because we're going to come around to the line with 9 laps to go. And Mike Norris, knowing he has a damaged race car, going to have to limp that thing home the best he can. He's going to go wide and handsome through 3 and 4, try to take the race lead by sheer force. Not going to make it happen. Daniel Wilson goes to the runner-up spot. Those two have been fighting tooth and nail pretty much this entire race, but Daniel Wilson up to the runner-up spot now with 7 to go. 7 laps to go. Norris now falls back to 4th as Taylor Puckett goes by Daniel Wilson and Norris for the 2nd spot. Taylor Puckett now up to the runner-up spot. Daniel Wilson back to 3rd. Mike Norris back to 4th. Josh Copeland rounds out the top 5. And through 3 and 4, this time by Flagman Dan in the flag stand. What's he got? He's got a fistful of phalanges flying in the air because we got 5 laps to go from the race lead. And oh, yowie, wowie, look at that. Mike Norris goes back to the runner-up spot as he gets by both Puckett and Wilson in one fell swoop. But Puckett going to drag race down the front straightaway and try to take that spot right back. Slide job coming. Not going to make it happen. Norris holds on to the 2nd spot, and he is coming up to us here for the race lead. Puckett now back to the inside. 3 laps to go. Those two going at it tooth and nail for that runner-up spot. Puckett's going to actually make the pass and make it stick this time. Put now Puckett back to the runner-up spot. 2 sticks in the air. 2 laps to go. The real battle going on behind us. We're just trying to hold on and not let either one of them catch us. This time by Flagman Dan in the flag stand. It's got the doctor's jacket in the air. White flag flies this time by. 1 more lap to go. 1 lap to go. We get a little slideways there through 1 and 2, but down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. The checkered flag is going to fly. That's going to be another main win this time coming to Five Forks Speedway. Oh boy, we had to earn that one. We'll get the race win. Taylor Puckett will come home 2nd. Mike Norris in 3rd. Daniel Wilson 4th. Josh Copeland will round out the top 5 here at Five Forks Speedway. Whew, that was a tough one. Had to earn it. We led to every lap, but we still had to work for it. We're still 2nd in the point standings, though. Oh my God, 6, 7, 8. It's now an 8-point difference. We gained 6 points. Oh, it's just slowly but surely chipping away at it here. Got the race win. Let's head and get our race earnings. $50,000 for the feature win, plus our sponsor and merch payouts. Going to total out to a cool $143,583. Let's get everything loaded up and head back home. And get ready for what's next. Back home from Oklahoma after getting the win at Five Forks Speedway and closing in just a little bit more on the points lead. It's now only 8 points where it was 14. Got another trophy to add to the trophy case. First and foremost, though, look at that one. It looks exactly the same as all the other ones. Let's get a little differentiation in the next one, please. But we'll grab that one nonetheless. Five Forks Race 27 is complete. Race 28 is up next. So no immediate repairs on the car needed. Grabbed our 6th win of the season. We tied Taylor Puckett for the lead and went the win column with that one. We are still, though, 8 points. 8 points out of the points lead behind Mike Norris. Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 Peevely, Missouri is up next. That'll be a members-only exclusive before we head to our next showcase race. And this one coming from the dirt track at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Yes, sir. We'll go to Vegas for the next showcase, and then we'll head to Sheep Mountain Raceway for a regular viewing event before another members-only exclusive. This time, our second race of the season at Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. And then we'll end the next episode at Old Mill Raceway for the first time, quarter mile in Georgia, 60 laps there for $60,000. But that will be in the next episode. Then the episode after that, which will be Tuesday, if my math is correct, we will end this season. Lima Land, Oswego, Fairbury, Durango Park, Williams Grove, Lernerville, Cedar Lake, Charlotte, and Volusia. We will end the race season at on Tuesday, but that's going to do it for us here today on episode 153 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.